Ciao. Hello, y'all. It's your boy Jeremy Speaks, and I'm coming at y'all again today to talk to y'all about something really important that we really got to get into now. I haven't been able to touch this topic, right? Because I've been working and I've been going to the gym and minding my business, right? But since we heading into the weekend, excuse me, since we heading into the weekend, I figured that I'll try to cover this story, right? Now, for those of y'all who don't know, Shirley Strawberry is a morning host on the Steve Harvey Morning Show. I don't even know if that's the way it goes, but I'm just telling you, I'm just letting y'all know. And if y'all don't know anything about Shirley, Shirley is like the number one host. I watched many, Steve Harvey morning shows with this lady talking. She talks about love. She has a strawberry letter, but one day, in her singleness and apparent desperation, right? This woman decides, to listen to Steve Harvey. Steve Harvey tells her, you know what? Did I tell you? I got your husband on the line. So so this man is connected to her on the radio, right? She's listening to this man's voice on the line. His name is Ernesto Williams. Now we all know what that means when niggas add a little flair to their name. Nigga, your name Ernest. Okay, your name is Ernest Williams. Okay, I ain't about to call you Ernesto. Okay, it's giving TJ Holmes activity. Lutilius. What's up, y'all? Hey, Crystal. Hey, Sutton. Hey, Miss English. How y'all doing? Now, Steve Harvey swore to God that this man was going to be the man of her dreams. The man that was going to save her from her life of singleness. The man who was going to rescue her heart, her soul, her body, and her mind. He said this man was so good, he's going to change your life. And that he did. Now, this ain't the first time Steve Harvey done fucked the bitch's life up, right? We all know that he also fucked up Cynthia Bailey's life with Mike Hill. And they ended up divorcing last year subsequently after they got married. And I think it was like October 10th, 2020. So like a little short 2-year stint of marriage, and they ended up divorcing, from this good man that Steve Harvey had, paired them up with. Now I don't know why y'all letting these veneers with a beard like really put y'all on to these men when Steve Harvey himself is not a good man. Like, let's talk about that real quick. Why is that a thing? Why is that a thing, y'all? Why do y'all love listening to Steve Harvey? I really want to know. Like, this man has literally stole custody allegedly of his children away from the wives. He literally completely disregards the children that he does have, the ones that don't have green eyes and that don't look like a fucking model. Which is kind of odd to me how he's so protective over a daughter that's not even his, but we don't hear lick, hide, nor hair of his own kids that look like him. I just want to reiterate, Lori Harvey is not his daughter. And I really do think the reason that he covets Lori Harvey so much is because of her beauty. Because of how beautiful she is, he looks at her with some type of weird ass, like, pedestal thing that he likes to do, where he puts her on this pedestal. He cashes her out, that like that's the daughter that he's promoting, taking everywhere. She's over here, she's over there, she's on red carpet events. He's really pushing her, even though that he don't even give a damn about his own kids like that. But this is the man that y'all are talking about, that y'all want to listen to and get advice from. Now, let's also talk about Mary Harvey while we're at it. Mary Harvey has been trying to get in touch with her child for years. The child that she allegedly stated. Now, this is allegedly. Hold on, let me put this down here because I'm not married. All commentary on this channel is alleged. All commentary on this channel is alleged. Now, Mary Harvey says that this man tricked her out of a whole lot of money for the settlement, that she was with him before he took off, that she actually helped his his businesses, his career. She would go over the jokes with him that he was going to write, and then she was divorced, barely left with nothing, her children taken from her, and from what she said, allegedly, that the system in Texas or wherever they were living was corrupt by the money that Steve Harvey was allegedly funneling them, and therefore she was not able to get custody. She says that the police showed up, took the son away from her, and put him in a cop car, and she barely ever saw her son again. Now I don't know if y'all remember. Now I know we don't really like, Tasha K, whatever the case may be. But Tasha K did a whole lot of videos, interviewing Mary Harvey. And Mary Harvey even did a whole lot of YouTube videos and everything else with Essie Berry, the civil rights activist. Excuse me. Essie Berry, the civil rights activist, about this whole situation. But a lot of people do not think about that when we're talking about Steve Harvey. For some reason, they be thinking that this nigga is some type of, man sent from heaven. Now, I really don't know why that is. I feel like a lot of times when men in the industry, especially black men, just bring up the word God, even though none of the characteristics of what he's doing reflects what he's saying, y'all always want to fall into that. And it's like this programming that, that is given based on the misogyny that we have in this world, where, well, we're taught that a Christian man is a good man, even though that a Christian man 9 times out of 10 ain't ish. And we'll get into that when we talk about this next to her. Okay. We're gonna get into this. Now let me move on from Steve Harvey, because we're gonna circle back around to that later. Okay. Now let's get into it. Now, for those of y'all who don't know, and this is coming straight from the NCB, the guy from North Carolina who made his own news or blog station covering, different topics. Now this is coming from him. Now this man is saying, according to Fulton County court documents, Ernesto Williams is facing 4 counts of sexually exploiting a child. 4 counts of truly exploiting a child. So, for those of y'all who did not hear me again, let me read this again to y'all. Like Ernesto Williams, uh, aka that nigga Ernest, is facing 4 counts of exploiting children. Now, let's get into this. Now, this man's bond hearing was set for June 26th, right? And bond was set. Now he ended up getting out. Now, Miss Strawberry here allegedly is trying to get this man out of the country so he is not seen in a public eye. So he ain't brought to so it ain't a lot of attention being brought to him over the stuff that he's doing. Apparently, she wants to send him well, let me say allegedly, she wants to send him to Dubai to go stay at Steve Harvey's mansion that he has out of the country in Dubai. And we already know all of the freaking nasty, dirty, boo-boo things that be happening in Dubai. They like to take dumps on people out there. The girls, the IG baddies go get flued out, get dumped on, peed on, and come back with designer minks and bags. Y'all know what I'm talking about. Let's get into it. Now, let's move. Let's continue this. Now, according to the NCB, At this bond hearing, the prosecutors did not go into full detail about what is going on, but they say that he is facing 4 charges of exploiting a child. Not only that, but he's also facing 15 more felony charges, severe felony charges. Now, if y'all haven't known, like, we already heard about stuff about Ernest back in the past, that he's a scammer, that he was a deadbeat tenant who didn't pay his rent, didn't fulfill his contractual agreements according to his lease that he was signing, all of that stuff. Yes, Ernesto is her husband that she met through Steve Harvey. Because you remember Steve Harvey basically told this woman on nationally syndicated radio that he had her husband on the line. That he's a good man. Now, there's also was another nugget of evidence, y'all. Now, in this article, the NC Beat says that the prosecution alleged that they found a nude photo on his phone, and it was alleged that it was a child. A child. Like you ding headed, like dirty. Like I'm so disgusted. But I'm even more disgusted with the fact that although you know that this man is doing this stuff, you want to protect him. You should lead this man, period. As soon as you heard what you heard about this man, Miss Strawberry, Miss Peaches and Cream, you should have left this man, not try to spring yourself out to allegedly try to protect him from the things that he's doing. But the thing is, you already knew that this man was out here doing flawed activity because he's been in the news multiple times in the articles because he's been scamming people. He hasn't been paying his leases, breaking contractual agreements left and right. God knows what else. And you steady sticking by this man. And this really goes into the whole trope that people are so desperate to keep a man at all costs, even to their own detriment. I really don't know why the hell y'all can't be comfortable with your own company. I really do. I want to know that. And then you sit here, Miss Shirley, Miss Strawberries. You want to sit here, Miss Strawberry, and do all of these strawberry letters. You want to sit here and tell people advice. Look, one thing I don't like is people giving advice when they coming from a glass house that's damn near on the brink of breaking. You don't need to be giving nobody no advice, because at the end of the day, it comes from the mindset of a woman who's desperate, who feels like she's aging out and is willing to accept anything just so she's not alone. Period. You and Mr. Steve Harvey, Coon Harvey, who was out here shaking hands with Donald Trump. The one who said, what do us black folks have else to lose? Right? But then again, he's a rich black man, because when the black men get all rich, they act like they don't know the hoods that they come from. So therefore, they start voting Republican legislation to further gentrify, eliminate minority households, and progress the rich white man. But the thing is, what you don't understand is that is still going to be a falling factor for you, because at the end of the day, you may be rich and black, but at the end of the day, those legislations are for rich white men, something that you will never be and that you will never have the acceptance of. I don't know what I don't know what black men have for buck breaking for white men. I think this goes all the way back to slavery. Black men really don't want to address the fact that when it comes to a white man, they would bend over, spread their cheeks, and let him do his business. Like Mister is from Color Purple. But let me get back into you, Strawberries. You want to send this man allegedly to Dubai so he could run away from these charges and like remain low key. This man is getting locked up, ma'am. This man is going down. And let me let y'all hear this. So when they tried to get this man, out, the judge denied him to be able to leave the country. He had to turn in his passport. He had to wear an ankle monitor. He's only allowed to stay in the county of Fulton County, according to Fulton County court documents, allegedly. And this man can't leave. So my question to you, Miss Strawberries and Cream, what's up, J Dub, is what you about to do, huh? After you done sat here on the radio station, and the crazy thing about it is, Miss Strawberry, by your voice, I already knew how you looked. I didn't even need to really see Miss Strawberry and understand what she looked like because I understood it by her voice. I understood that she was a beautiful woman that's older, that really wants love, that really wants marriage, that really wants that traditional household value, which is completely okay. Nothing is wrong with that. But the thing is, at what cost are you willing to try to get that picture? Is it going to be to your own detriment? Is it going to be to your own reputation, to your own money, to your own well-being, to your own things that you worked hard for, that Mr. Ernest, aka Ernesto, fake ass name Heaven Williams, that he has not worked for? What's up? What's up, TF? Thank you. Thank you. I appreciate it. Thank you for loving my content. I'll be trying to tell people we the shit over here, but at the end of the day, they gonna figure it out eventually. At the end of the day, all of it's gonna happen in due time. Jeremy's gonna pop off one day. Y'all gonna remember me. But what we really need to remember right now is that Miss Strawberry is with an alleged pedophile. That's what we need to remember all right now. Let's focus. Let's all raise our hands, get as much of that love and energy from the Lord Jesus Christ, and let's point it to the screen in the direction on the left-hand side where Miss Strawberry is, and hopefully that love that we send her can fill her heart up so she don't have to try to get it from a nigga who likes to allegedly exploit children. I'm done. Let's all raise our hands up, absorb the loving energy that God is giving us now, and point it towards Miss Strawberry so hopefully she can hold that shit in her heart so she can get rid of a nigga that's allegedly messing around with children. Because she ready to risk it all. And I'm mad because I really love Miss Strawberry, y'all. Miss Strawberry felt like one of my aunties. A bougie aunt, but an auntie nonetheless. I felt like I could relate to her. I felt like I could harmonize with her. I loved her voice, how soothing her voice is. Now, y'all already know when I'm calmed down and I'm really on a chill mode and I come up here, y'all already be telling me my voice is soothing. I figured that me and her had, relation to that. We had distinctive voices, radio voices. But Miss Strawberry, I cannot support you if you sitting here supporting an alleged pedophile. And then got Uncle Steve involved. Uncle Steve is the one who introduced this nigga to her. Uncle Steve was involved from the very beginning, which makes me want to fucking know where the fuck did he meet him? Where did you find Ernesto? Where the hell did you find Ernest? Where did you find him, Steve? Where are you finding these niggas that you were introducing to these women that are fucking these women lives up? Where you mean them at? I want to know. Damn it. I need some water. J Dub, Steve Harvey is a literal piece of shit. I really want you to understand that. But I understand you older, so at the end of the day, I don't know if you necessarily in the Steve Harvey generation. I don't know if y'all are in the same generation, but I understand how you want to protect and you probably have, some type of respect for that nothing ass nigga, but I'm here to let you know. Steve Harvey has all of these fuck niggas on speed dial, getting ready to introduce them to every single one of y'all motherfucking daughters. And then, and then, Steve Harvey has the nerve to be out here writing books, movies, TV shows, pamphlets about love, what a woman should do, how to think like a man, all of this stuff. And I'm letting y'all know Steve Harvey is full of shit, and a nigga like him ain't gonna never tell you what men is truthfully thinking. I'm here to do it for you right now. Okay, you're not with. I don't know how old you are, J Dub. It's like your age is ambiguous. You don't have the face of an old nigga. You don't, but you have experiences of an old nigga. Like I don't know your age per se, but when you bring up your experiences and how you don't say how old you are, but you allude to it. I don't know how old you are. I don't know if you like in your 40s, your 50s, your late 30s, mid 30s, early. I don't know. This is why black needs to start cracking, because at the end of the day, I can't tell how OJ Dub is. We need to carbon date. We need to carbon date this nigga. But like I'm not here to crack jokes. Cause but like I'm saying, it's insane to me how many people look up to Steve Harvey when this man has shown us time and time again he ain't shit to look up to. But as soon as you throw a little bit of Jesus into the mix, as soon as you throw a little bit of God into the mix, as soon as you throw a little bit of Deuteronomy in the mix, for some reason y'all coochie lips be opening up faster than the London Bridge. What's going on? Steve has too many failed relationships, and now he got the drug dealer ex-girlfriend that he married to, who was alleged with a kingpin. And now the kingpin children are all with Steve Harvey. And Steve Harvey, he loved all his new green-eyed children. Meanwhile, the children with his face and his mustache, including the daughters that he has, they in obscurity. We ain't heard from them niggas once. All I see on my timeline is Steve Harvey's new daughter, Lori Harvey, which is not really his, but we all know why Steve Harvey, has such affection for Lori Harvey. It's because of how bad she is, how fine she is. It's like it's a trophy of his. He's able to have this daughter who's so visually appealing, and he's up there like, yeah, that's mine. That's mine. That's mine. Steve Harvey cheated on his first wife with his second wife, then cheated on his second wife with his third wife. I'm sure he's cheating on his current wife too. But the thing is, her ass is her ass know what to do. She a hustler, and she got that nigga by the purse strings. And that's as bad as wife yet. Each time he got a wife, he tried to make it look better than the last one. The first wife he felt was homely. The second wife was kind of cute, fine, sexy, but she was older. And then he ended up dropping her and ended up getting with the drug dealer ex-girlfriend, allegedly. And the fact that Lori Harvey is taking this man's last name is really crazy to me. Like it's really crazy to me. But you know what? I can understand because at the end of the day, if my mama, got impregnated with a drug dealer and that was my daddy, at the end of the day, if my mama got married to, let's say Jay-Z, I'd take the last name Carter too. So at the end of the day, who I can't get mad at Lori Harvey. My sights are on you three motherfuckers. Miss Strawberry, Ernest, and Steve Harvey. Kia, 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 kia. Nigga, what you laughing at, Steve? Ain't nothing funny. This is some real shit. And at the end of the day, Ernest, if this stuff is true, what they saying about you, I hope they throw the book at you niggas. Because at the end of the day, I'm really getting tired of us protecting all you pedophilic ass niggas in our community, touching on the children, the women, and everybody else who are underage in y'all families and outside of y'all families, like literally scarring half of our community, like end upon end. I can't tell. I don't know. I don't know a woman for the most part directly in my vicinity that's black who has not had a story about her being touched as a child. What's up, Gina? Welcome, sweetie. How you doing? When Steve Harvey adopted all of Marjorie's kids and mistreated his previous wives, I was done. Exactly. We all should have been done. But at the end of the day, all you got to do is throw a little bit of, all you got to do is throw a little bit of Jesus into the mix, and all of a sudden, you basically a reverend at this point, because that's what these motherfuckers be acting like Steve Harvey is now. That nigga got old, got a little bit of gray hair, and started to talk about Jesus, even though he's continuing his fuck shit. And now all of a sudden, he's been absolved. Makes you wonder what dealing Steve may have with this man. He may about to get his karma as well. I want to know too. That's what I literally said, that pushing forward with the T. I said that earlier. I was like, how does she know? How does he know this man? Where did he meet this man? I was like, how the hell you know a nigga named Ernest Williams? I'm sorry, Ernesto. Nigga, just because you put an O at the end don't make it fancy. It makes it Hispanic. And nigga, you are not that, Ernest. No lies told. I realize I'm one of the lucky ones that don't have a story. I'm trying to tell you, even I have my own story. And I'm tired. No, and like the fact that you want to protect this nigga Strawberry, Miss Shirley Strawberry, is really disgusting to me. That's the problem. Just because he says Jesus doesn't mean he has integrity. And 9 times, 8 times, 7 times out of 10, the people who are calling upon Jesus the most are the ones who don't know him at all. Don't know him at all. Don't know him in the least. Now, at the end of the day, y'all, I just hope and I really do pray that none of this is true about you, Strawberry, that you are out here trying to protect this man. I really hope that's not the case. I really hope that you're not gonna put your career at stake. Put everything that you work for to throw away for a nigga whose name is Ernest. Charlotte says, I'm a little older and I can say birds of a feather stick together. They have something in common, and it said Steve has married 4 times, but nothing comes up about his first wife. I want to know more about the first wife too. Where her ass at? What a real Miss Harvey? They're talking about taking this to a federal level. And I really want to know how interlaced Shirley is. And if y'all don't know Miss Straw, like Shirley Strawberry, that's her full name, Shirley. I want to know what Shirley has to do with this, if she has any part. Unless you was just sitting here completely oblivious and you had no idea what he was doing. But for some reason, in my heart of hearts, I have a hard time believing that. Oh yeah. Ravine, they're tacking on 15. They said that they're going to be charging him with 15 more charges. 15. If you was to stack up all of the damn charges that he has or facing, you would have a whole 19-year-old. And why haven't we talked about this, Miss Strawberry? You ain't said nothing. You ain't doing nothing. We ain't heard nothing. What about the children? What about the children who ran away and ain't coming home today? What about those? What about those children, Miss Strawberry, that allegedly was in your man's phone without no clothes on? We want to know. Allegedly. What's going on? I'm so sick and tired of Steve Harvey fucking women's lives up, y'all. I really don't know. At the end of the day, I'm convinced Steve Harvey is literally a grade S demon from the demon realm, sent here to to shuck and jive all of us to the pits of hell with him, like the true coon that he is. Y'all, I'm so disappointed. Miss Strawberry, I'm gonna need you to really, really find the self-respect in yourself, the dignity in yourself. As soon as these charges as soon as he faced these charges, we should have heard that you was getting divorced at the next in the next hour. That's what we should have heard. You ain't even filed for divorce yet, and that really has me confused. If your man, as soon, I don't care, as soon as the child comes forth and there's alleged photos of children on your phone, as soon as the government, the federal government, is out here feeling that they have enough evidence on you to book you for child exploitation, oh baby, you by yourself. I'm gonna need my rib back. I'm gonna need my money back. I'm gonna need my time back, and I'm gonna need my life back. But you want to know what you need back, Miss Shirley Strawberry? You need your self esteem back. You need your love of self back. You need to find that inner peace within yourself. A lot of y'all don't have inner peace. A lot of us don't have inner peace, and we search it out through different type of people, and we try to find love, companionship, and anything that will allow itself to be accepted into our lives. And that's not the way this should be, because you can do better. She could have had this divorce finalized before his trial. His victims can sue her in civil court because they are married. Absolutely. Absolutely. And if she decides to stand 10 toes down, I think they should. Stand 10 toes down with your man and include his civil court payments. This is the kind she knew she was trying to help him, and this is all alleged. She knew she was trying to help him escape. This is the kind of mother that doesn't believe her child. Well, let's thank God that that Shirley kind of old as hell and her children are grown, but no telling what they probably have to deal with as children because they mama is obviously desperate. That's if she have kids, because I don't know if she does or doesn't. You could tell how black his lips is that that he's a little bit suspicious. I don't trust nobody with with who lips blacker than the rest of their face. I don't trust those people. She allegedly has a daughter. I want to know what her daughter thinks about this. I want to know what her family thinks. I want to know what the family is thinking according to what's going on in the media right now. And what we're not going to do is ignore Miss Strawberry. And I'm letting you know today that I'm gonna be updating anything that I find out about this continuously. I'm gonna be on your head. You might want to put them bangs down and cover your eyes, man, because at the end of the day, I'm on your husband's head, neck, back, earlobes. I'm standing on that nigga torso until justice is served. And that's word to Lady Liberty. But y'all listen. I ain't gonna keep y'all for too long. I ain't got much else to say, Miss Strawberry. But at the end of the day, I would hope that you really separate yourself from this man. And that you really understand that this man has been using you this whole time. Because if he truthfully loved you, if he truthfully cared about you, he wouldn't even had you in this predicament anyway to even have to defend yourself. He wouldn't have been out here embarrassing you from the gate. He wouldn't have been doing any of that. He's only about self. He's a weirdo, an alleged pedophile. And at the end of the day, you deserve better. But I can't tell you that, Miss Strawberry. You have to believe that. And I don't give a damn how many strawberry letters, strawberries, you know, like chocolate covered strawberries you ingest or talk about. You have to start applying all of that shit that you're talking about and really apply it in your life and really learn how to love yourself, love who you are, and love who you possibly can be. Because the woman that you are right now is a real disappointment. It's a real disappointment. It's giving disappointment. But I ain't gonna hold y'all too much longer. I want to thank y'all so much for watching this video, being live with me. I wasn't trying to be on here for too long. I just wanted to update y'all on what was going on, and y'all let me know for those of y'all who catch the content, as a replay or as a playback. Let me know what you think in the comments because we about to get messy. Because at the end of the day, I want to talk to y'all about this. Okay? So I love every single one of y'all, and I want every single one of y'all to know this. You are loved. You are important. You have the spirit inside you, and that is worth diamonds. So at the end of the day, look within yourself for that fulfillment. Look within yourself for that love. Look within yourself for anything that you need. Because at the end of the day, you can't get it from nobody else but yourself. Nobody can complete you except the Lord Himself. Nobody can do that except for you. And trying to outsource self-esteem, outsource love for yourself, outsource companionship, outsource those things to complete you is only going to leave you broken, empty, and heartless at the end and jaded. So I really hope that you look inward, every single one of y'all, and learn that you're worth way more than any of the circumstances that you may be in, that you know deep down that you should exit. All right? Now, Jeremy, love you. Don't be out here embarrassing me because at the end of the day, if y'all following me, y'all a representation upon me too. I ain't about to let y'all embarrass me like Miss Shirley husband embarrassing her. Y'all ain't about to earn it. Y'all ain't about to earn this, aka Ernesto nigga middle fake name me at the end of the day. Okay, y'all? I ain't playing it. All right, y'all. So I'll be talking to y'all later. I'm probably gonna record my Love and Hip Hop, Atlanta review tonight. And I'll be seeing y'all tomorrow. Be on the lookout for me and Chef Don Don's review for Bell Collective coming up. And y'all be easy, okay? I love every single one of y'all. Y'all have a beautiful, beautiful rest of y'all day. And if y'all need a hug, here y'all go. Hope you felt that, because I know I did. Ernest, nigga, you don't get no hug. Nigga, don't touch me. Nigga, get back. But anyway, y'all, I love every single one of y'all. I hope y'all have a beautiful, beautiful rest of y'all day, and I plan on doing the same piece.